We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Life takes on meaning when you become motivated, set goals, and charge after them in an unstoppable manner. Success and failure are both part of life. Both are not permanent. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Don't live life with regrets and make every minute count, because everything happens for a reason. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Live life to the fullest and focus on the positive. There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. What we think determines what happens to us, so if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. The only impossible journey is the one you never began. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Life is not about how fast you run or how high you climb, but how well you bounce. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Each life is made up of mistakes and learning, waiting and growing, practicing patience and being persistent. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Life is a long lesson in humility. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Life is a daring adventure, or nothing at all. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Don't live life with regrets and make every minute count, because everything happens for a reason. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Never regrets being a good person to the wrong people. Your behavior says everything about you, and their behavior says enough about them. Patience with small details makes perfect a large work. Like the universe